Welcome to Web Survey Creator. This tutorial is designed for people who are using the software for the first time and want to get an understanding about how to approach setting up their first survey design. We'll take you step by step through this process. The key to any good survey design is planning. The approach you take to creating your survey will affect the quality of the end result. Our first survey is going to be a customer satisfaction survey. We will be asking the following questions. What's your name? How old are you? Which of our products have you used? How happy are you with our products? How happy are you with our service? And do you have any other comments? The first thing you will notice with these questions is that they naturally fall into a number of areas. Demographics, products, satisfaction, comments. While we could place all of the questions in a single page, particularly for such a short survey, best practice is to separate similar questions onto different pages. We'll create each page as we need it. Okay, we've now done enough planning to start our survey. To create a new survey, we press the plus button on the My Surveys tab. There are a couple of choices we need to make. Do we want to create a survey from scratch, or use a previous survey or a survey template as a starting point? What do we want to name our survey? What theme, category, and language do we want to use? In our case, we're going to build the survey from scratch. We're going to call it Annual Customer Satisfaction Survey, and we'll place this survey in the Customer Satisfaction category. Theme and language can remain at the default settings. When we save our survey details, we are immediately taken into the Content Designer for the survey. Okay, so where do we start? Based upon our prior planning, we know we will need 4 pages. Our first page is created for us when the survey is created. Pages are automatically named for us. This page is called Page 1. While this doesn't need to be changed, it is easy to change the name to Demographics. We click the Edit Page Details button to enter our new page name. Note that the name of the page is now shown as Demographics at the top of the page. Now we need to start adding our questions one at a time. Questions are added by pressing the Add Content Here button. Whenever adding any content to a survey, we always start by choosing the type of content we want to add. Okay, as per our plan, we want our first question to be, what is your name? Looking at the available content types, this is pretty straightforward. We can make it a text question with a single line of text. Let's enter our question text. Okay, that should be it. But hang on, how can we get any consistency in the names entered? There is another content type called Demographic Question, and within that content type, there is a specific name question type. When we select it, we see specific formatting that can be made for this type of question. We'll make this question mandatory and save it. Okay, notice how much better the question now looks compared to a single text question. We're now going to get well-formatted names entered into our survey. Let's move on to the age question. We want to add it after the name question, so we click on the Add Content Here button below the name question. Okay, we need to choose content type again. Age is a number, and Web Survey Creator has a numeric type. But hang on a minute. While asking for your exact age is technically correct, how many people want to tell you that? And do we actually need to know the exact age? Let's use a different type of question. Instead of getting someone to enter their numeric age, we'll give them a range of age groups to choose from. This means we need to select a choice question. We want to show the choices as buttons on the screen, and of course, someone can only be in one age group. So we'll select multiple choice radio buttons. Choose only one. Entering the question text is straightforward, but then we're asked for selection choices. These need to be entered one per line. Fortunately, we have access to pre-built choice lists, and an age range is one of the lists we have access to. This list looks good, but we'll extend the ranges shown with one additional range for 65 to 74-year-olds. We won't make this question mandatory because people may not wish to tell me their age. We can therefore simply save the content. Great! Now we have our age question. Adding the product's questions is very similar to adding the age question, but with a few differences. We want to place it on the second page of the survey. We can click on the Pages toolbar button and choose Add New Page. By default, it's called Page 2, but we will change this to Products. Okay, let's add the content. Now, our company produces electronic goods, so the list of products we will show are electronic goods. Of course, our customers could buy multiple different products from us, so we must ensure that this is a Choose Many question type. The importance of picking the correct type of choice question can be clearly seen in this example. The number one error in survey design is choosing the wrong type. Always ask yourself, does it make sense that I can pick more than one choice? Being able to select multiple products makes sense, but it's impossible for me to be in multiple age groups. Let's finish our question up. We've entered the products. We've also added two additional options. Other for any of the minor products we sell that aren't in the list. And I've never bought a product from you, to ensure people who never bought a product from us have a valid option to pick. Okay, let's save this question. We can see that a respondent can select multiple answers. We can make a couple of modifications to these values to enhance the user experience. Let's edit this question. We'll edit the Other choice and indicate that it is an Other Please Specify option. We'll also edit the Never Bought question and make it exclusive. This means whenever this option is checked, all other options will be unchecked automatically. You should now be getting the hang of adding questions to Web Survey Creator, so we'll quickly add our third page and then add our questions about happiness. These questions could of course be created as two choice questions. However, this is another situation where with a little thought, we can greatly improve the look and functionality of our survey. Both these questions have the same list of choices, so we can put them together in a matrix question. The question can be changed to, how happy are you with? And our products and our services can be added as rows. We save the question, and in the designer, we can see how the matrix is a compact way of showing these two questions. One question to go, our comments. So we add our page, rename it, and add a text question. This time, we'll add a multi-line text question. The only formatting we'll worry about is to give respondents a bit more space. Let's show 5 lines for them to enter their comments. We save our question, and the comments are shown in the design. Fantastic! Our survey is done. To see how the survey looks, we can preview it. Previewing is particularly useful for testing logic like mandatory questions and the exclusive and other settings we've added to our product list question. There are all sorts of layout and styling options for your surveys. However, we'll leave them for another tutorial. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Here is a list of our suggested related video tutorials that you may wish to view next.